Looking ahead to Newmarket on Saturday. Obviously, the main attraction is one of the main attractions is Pinatubo in the Dewhurst. The race does all look about him, so we're going to avoid that race for our 3 bets. We'll start in the 220, the Group 3 Zetland Stakes. There's lots of unexposed horses in here. Mythical and Vulcan Star obviously merit plenty of respect for big connections. The one that's impressed me most so far is Tritonic. He was a winner at Newbury last time, created a really positive impression. He was still learning, he still looks pretty raw, and I think he's a really, really good 3-year-old prospect. But the form of that race entitles him to more than a crack at this level. I think there's plenty more to come from him. The step up in trip's going to suit. I think he'll handle potentially more testing conditions absolutely fine. And yeah, for me, Tritonic rate's a good bet. We'll move on to the opening nursery at 145. It's a competitive race, but one that I think might have more still to offer is Ethic for William Haggas. He's a horse who, on the face of it, might appear to have stalled a little bit, but you go back to his Salisbury win in a minor event, he recorded a really good time that day. They upped him in grade into the Acomb Stakes the time after. Didn't really run that great, and he was 2 free at Doncaster last time. But I think a bigger field, likelihood of a stronger pace is really going to suit. This is competitive, but I think Ethic might still have more to offer. And finally, one of the most competitive handicaps of the year is the Cesarewitch at 410. It's typically really, really tough. One for me that's been overlooked in the market is Who Dares Wins. He's around the sort of 25 to 1 mark there or thereabouts. 12 months ago he was 7 to 1 for this race, having won the trial. I suspect he potentially took quite a bit out of him winning the trial, didn't fire in the big race itself, but he's had a cracking year this year, won the Northumberland Plate, 4th in the Prix de Cadran in France last time. That represented a career best, back into a handicap here. I think this test is going to be right up his street. And for me, yeah, 25 to 1, far too big for Who Dares Wins.